All right, here with Hayfield head basketball coach Carlos Poindexter, 52-41. The back-to-back journey is complete. 31, I think it is, coach. I think your winning streak over Virginia opponents is now like 59 in a row here. Yeah. The only loss was to Jackson Reed out of D.C. Just tell me what it's like, this journey here. I know you said goodbye to some seniors like Braylon Wheeler and Ashton Pratt a year ago. You're going to say goodbye to the great trio that's going to be Hall of Fame bound with Greg Jones, DJ Holloway, and David King. I know this has been special for you, and you've been building towards this moment.
Right. Man, I can't say it enough, man. I've been blessed to have some good players, and they've came together to for the good of the team more than individuals. And I feel like that's what makes us great, because like they all want to win and they want to do it the right way. And you know, they've been accustomed to how I want to coach and how I want the game to be played, and they do it without a hitch. So I love it.
We mentioned on the broadcast tonight on the NFHS Network that I think you have about 6, 7, 8 guys that can go get 20+ in any given moment. Yeah. They've all been able to buy into the team concept. Just speak on how difficult that is in this day and age where everybody's trying to get theirs in this social media era that we live in, mixtapes, highlights, and them all to buy in from specifically your leaders in Jones and King and Holloway, and to do it tonight where your offense isn't the glossiest, but your defense dug in and took Patriot out of its rhythm.
Right. So because of how we had the success last year, or actually I'm going to bring it all the way back. Braylon Wheeler's sophomore year, he was our leading scorer, killing. But I told him in order for us to take that next step, I need him to become a facilitator. And he did it without any hesitation. And once that happened, like the foundation was set, because if I got my best player to go from 19 a game and tone it down and find other people, like everybody else was going to buy in. And once Braylon bought in, it was a triple effect, and everything started from there, and it just kept on going and going and going. And I just continue to preach it: share the ball, everybody eats. That's my biggest thing. Everybody needs.
Well, in this day and age too, evaluators and analysts and recruiters are going to always look and nitpick what players can't do, or Greg can or can't do this, or DJ Kenny can't do this, David Kenny can do this. I think their savvy gets a little bit lost, because in the press conference I heard Greg mention we're not going to let Nasir beat us one-on-one. That pretty much I figure was the game plan, not let him get off and create, because tonight he had more turnovers than assists, whereas the first meeting he got people involved.
Exactly. That was literally the only thing that we really focused on. It was making sure that Nasir doesn't get off, making sure he doesn't get as many paint touches as he's been able to do or accustomed to doing throughout the season. He's a very good basketball player, and when he's getting paint touches, getting downhill, their team is on another level. Yeah,
you win this game getting outrated by 12. There's only one made three for each squad. The offense looks like yuck. But the thing that was impressive again is Donovan Bass-Briscoe, newcomer to this year, coming in from West Potomac. He had a great game the first time, buzzer beater. Tonight he ends up with 14 points, 6 of 10, 6 rebounds. His floater game was working all night long.
Man, Donnie was really good. And he takes that matchup personal with Nas, because people try to say that Nas is better than Donnie. And Donnie, he, like I said, he takes that personal. He wanted that matchup, and I felt like he did a great job of maintaining the floor game, not turning the ball over. And he rebounded extremely on the defensive side. He got tough rebounds, big tough rebounds. So yeah, man, Donnie was great. He started the season on a high note. He ended the season on a high note. And I'm glad that he came over to Hayfield and helped us out.
It wasn't hard to motivate him, because you have that personal matchup there, and then you've got 3 guys like Holloway and King and Jones saying, "Hey, you want one of these? Get a ring like us."
Exactly. Right? and for DJ to only have 2 points, and Greg to only have 8 points, and David had 14. But for DJ and DJ and Greg to only have 10 points between the both of them, and we still win, that's great.
Lastly, what are you going to remember about this group? I know you'll be able to reflect more here as Coach Rivers gives you the congratulations here. Lastly, as you reflect back, I know you'll have more time to think about it, but to get this done here back-to-back, you play a lot of people, tough schedule here. What's sort of going to be the things that jump out at you about this group and what you remember from them?
We didn't duck any bump, and we went straight to the bump. I lied, and they wanted it. And every time that we had the opportunity to go play versus the top of the competition, I felt like we showed out, and we did more than hold our own versus everyone that we played versus. Even from the spring, summer, fall, the live periods, like the groups that I've had this past couple of years, man, has been amazing. And they've made us a top team, not only in Virginia, but in the DMV.
Competition breeds success, and back-to-back, it's done. It's pretty sweet for Coach Carlos Poindexter and the Hawks. Thank you so much. All the best.
Yes, sir.